Alright everyone, welcome to the video. This is Shah. This is tutorial number 10, support vector in Scikit learn. So the first one, we will be doing this in an easy way, not the Pythonic way, right? So let's get started with support vector Scikit learn. So let me pull up, let me just run this quickly. This one as well. Alright, so that's done. So the very first step in support vector would be importing all the modules. So let me do that. So you can say from sklearn.svm import svc. Then we want a grid search, which I will explain you what exactly it means, how to improve the accuracy. So from sklearn.model selection import learning curves and gradient search cv. So run that, hopefully without any errors. All right, so the first step would be reading the data set. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna use the built-in data set, that is the breast cancer data set from the sklearn, right? So all right, we have a small issue because we haven't imported the basically the data frame. So from sklearn dot dataset import, let's see what are the options. California here, we want to use breast cancer, or what was the name exactly? Load breast cancer dataset. So run that, works fine. Run this. Unexpected end of line while parsing. Let's see what is the issue. So data equals to load cancer. So unexpected. Okay, so we should be ending this here. I forgot the round brackets, so that works fine. So now let us see the df.head, right? So essentially a small issue. All right, so this is the head of the dataset. So here you can see we have the mean radius, the mean texture. You can read about the data set more in detail. So what I want to tell you is we want to predict this, whether a person based on this criteria will the cancer is a malignant or benign. So our target class would be, so essentially in this data set we have a target class. So I'm going to show you that as well. Right, so let me run that. So essentially 0 or 1 basically tells us whether the person is suffering from cancer. How likely is that based on these data set? So first of all, we need to create the X data and Y data. So essentially we want to get all these columns. So what I will do, guys, is df dot. So these are all the columns that I need to use, right? Except the target, remember. So X data. So let's do that. So these are all the columns that I'm gonna use. My Y data is simple, just the target. All right, so once the X data is done, we need to do a train test split, right? So let me do that. Let me just create some space. I'm gonna do everything at once. So here you can see, so we have the data frame, the X data, Y data, train test split. Run it. So we're gonna do the train test split. Now we need to create our first model, that is support vector. So I'm gonna teach you this in a little different way because I'm gonna tell you why. So essentially I'm gonna teach you the optimized way, right? So might be a little complicated for you. So for the first of all, we need to do is from model we need to say grid search. Now why? Because I'm going to tell you this svc has several hyperparameters, right? And we need to see which of the hyperparameters works best, right? So a good way to do that is it takes C, right? So I said C can be 0.1, 1, 10, 100, 10,000, whatever. So these are the value and the gamma values. So I'm giving a range of gamma values. So any of these, I don't know which one is the best. So I'm gonna leave it to the grid search. So the grid search is gonna do that for me. So I can supply the grid search by param_grid, right? Where bow is equals to 3, right? Essentially that's what the model will look like. So I want to run that quickly. So after that we need to perform the training. So if I just do it here quickly, want to remove self because that's an object oriented. I'm just copying my snippets. So that's done. You can see the model is created and we have some kind of output. So it is basically matching all the values of C and gamma and will tell you which is the best one that you should use, so you can get maximum accuracy, right? So here is the results. Here you can see, you can read it, right? So we will do the test, right? So as we did, testing is again easy. We just say model.predict. So since I want to do right here, oops, my bad. And essentially we want to see the confusion matrix because we want to get the accuracy. So want to add that line and of course try to remove the self and of course print the matrix. So right, run it. It's gonna take time and based on your computer how fast it is. So here you can see the confusion matrix, but we want the classification report. So run it. Oh, I forgot to add. Oh yeah, that's fine. Print. So here you can see we have about 94% accuracy with support vector. So this is the approach that we will use. So here you can see out of this hyperparameters, it choose the best value for the gamma and C. So 1000 and the gamma, this it thinks it should be the best value. So whatever best value it is, it's gonna use it. And here is the accuracy, which is of course 94%. So that's it for all the videos. This is Scikit Learn pre-processing with Python. So these are all, so this is tutorial number 10. Essentially I taught you linear regression, logistic regression, k-mean, we did random forest, decision forest, we did also support vector machines and a lot. So we covered a lot in this 10 tutorials. Hope you have benefited from this and you will use in something constructively. If so, do give a like and let me know what do you think about these tutorials. You can also have any questions. You can post your questions in the comment section and would be very happy to assist you. So let's end the video right here. Thank you for watching.